All right, Iowa, we're going to talk about two chances of snow and what your weekend temperatures are going to look like across the state. On your screen right now is radar just after 6 p.m. here, your Thursday evening, and you can see this band of snow that's moving northwest to southeast across the state. And you can probably tell it's kind of falling apart, not really amounting to a whole lot. And I think that trend will continue as it dips further to the southeast. And we knew this was coming because the models, both today and yesterday, they're showing this gap in snow accumulation totals, basically nothing. And that, I think, is just owed to the clipper coming out of our northwest running into dry air. And what you're seeing to our southeast should have more to do with that major winter storm that's happening to our south. And just for verification, we'll compare to another model. This is the NAM 3K. It's a shorter term but higher resolution, more detailed model, and really painting the same story. You might be noticing a ½ inch in Fort Dodge. I think that's an outlier. Probably not going to happen, especially as we just saw on the current radar. And I think this may be actually a more accurate picture for southeast Iowa compared to the European model totals. Now that could change. You might have really on the very edge of this storm a little band swing up and drop a faster snow rate than we're expecting. But I think probably not much but a dusting for those of you in the southeast part of the state. National Weather Service current watches, warnings, and advisories are clear across Iowa. The edge of the winter weather advisories did creep north just a little bit with that northward trend of this storm, even as far north as Peoria, Illinois. Looking ahead, our next chance of snow with the next system to move through will skirt the state here in, I guess you'd say, south central Minnesota, southern Minnesota. And this snowfall, again, your Saturday night into midday Sunday isn't going to amount to much, shouldn't have any travel impacts, especially what we can handle at this point, this far into our winter season. So not a big news story by any means there. And again, expect that to be out of the state by noon for your Sunday. Temperatures tonight, still cold. We're going to be in generally the teens to low 20s. Highs tomorrow, about the same as they were today. Might maybe touch the low 30s, but generally in the upper 20s for the entire state. A little bit of moderation for Saturday. That's nice to see, especially out here in western Iowa, getting up into the mid 30s. But then, boy, just bam, slap across the face. Sunday, we're back into the chilly Arctic cold, really teens over, the entire state, it looks like, and especially cold in the northern tier of counties. That was the National Weather Service forecast, by the way. This is the GFS model temperature forecasted highs for your Sunday. And pretty close agreement, maybe a bit warmer down in southern Iowa. But I came across this. It's very intriguing. This is a European model, and it's giving us considerably warmer temperatures for a high on your Sunday. And I even, just to make sure it wasn't like something that happened at midnight, I clicked and the 6 o'clock hour was looking very similar to this. So I'm not sure where the discrepancy is, why that is, because the same European model that we just looked at is showing that low pressure with a trailing cold front. So you would imagine behind a cold front, you're more likely going to have colder air. I just thought that was intriguing, wanted to share it. If I were a betting man, I'd side with the GFS and the National Weather Service for that very cold, high temperatures for your Sunday. Lastly, it is Thursday. That means it's Thirsty Thursday, so we're going to look at the drought monitor. And, well, really not much has changed. The best, I guess, most normal conditions are in south central Iowa. The worst up here around Sioux City, where you are in a moderate drought. And there was, compared to the end of December, some downgraded areas up there near the Mississippi and northeast Iowa. So that will do it for tonight. This is the Weathershed. I'm Clarence Smith. I thank you as always for watching. Really do consider hitting that subscribe button because this really doesn't age well at all. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a good night.